first make the shape of the card by going to the Shapes tool and selecting Square. Unlock it so that we can change the proportion and size by clicking the Unlock icon. And then go up to the size and let's make it 2.5 by 4 inches. Now we can change the color to white by going up to the color icon and selecting white. Okay, if you're going to do scrunchies, you can make little indentations here where the hair scrunchie or clip or whatever it is can attach and not slide up and down by going back to the Shapes tool and selecting Circle. Okay, let's change the size and position it on the card. Duplicate it by positioning the cursor over the circle and right-clicking the mouse and selecting Duplicate. If you're on a Mac, you can duplicate also by coming up here and clicking the Duplicate button. Okay, so let's position this. And to make it perfectly even, let's center this one and this one. So click and drag to draw a marquee box that doesn't go around the big rectangular card, but just the circles. And then go up to the Align tool and select Center Horizontally. Okay, now let's make another set of these to go on the other side. So let's group them by clicking the Group button and duplicate them again by clicking Duplicate or right-clicking the mouse and selecting Duplicate. And then we're going to put these on the other side. Now to select these and these, because we want to make sure that they're even across, hold down the Shift key on the keyboard while you click on one of the other circles. And now you can see that all of the circles are selected, but the rectangle is not. Okay, let's align it to the top of these items only by going to the Align and selecting Align Top. Now let's group these by clicking the Group button, and let's center them so that it's evenly positioned with the rectangle. So now let's hold down the Shift key on the keyboard and click on the rectangle. And let's align it to center by going to the Align and selecting Center Horizontally. Now, in order to slice this, these need to be one item. And you can see over in the Layers panel that there's a bunch of circles. So let's select the circles, and we only have to click on one because they're grouped. But we're going to weld them and make them one item. So click the Weld tool, and now you can see we have a square and the circles. Okay, select both the circles and the square or rectangle, and let's slice them by clicking the Slice tool. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to delete everything we don't need. There. Now you have a little space for your hair scrunchies or whatever it is. And if it's a barrette, you could actually measure how much you need. Okay, so now to put the text on, go ahead and get the text tool and type in what you would like it to say. And of course, I already did a little test, so I'm using a writing font here. Let's resize it and position it. And there's more room here if you wanted to write like for coming or whatever. Okay, now to change the font, you'd want to come up to Fonts, and you'd want to filter it because you only want to show the writing fonts, so you pick the right kind. So click the filter and select Writing. Okay, so now you could scroll down, and I try to find one that looks good and that the spacing is pretty even because some of them aren't. So I'm going to pick Baby Steps. Okay, once that's done, if you want to change the color of the pen to a different color just to see what it looks like, you can. And then to keep this on the right position on the card, we're going to select everything and select attach. There you go. And now you could just click the make it button and it'll write first and then cut out the card. Okay, I hope this helps and have fun with your project.